Use your manifestations to manifest even more. Hey, I'm Dan. I talk about manifesting, conscious creation, intentional living. Thanks for joining me. And today I really want to talk about this. Manifesting gets you more proof to be able to help you to manifest even more. So how does this all work? Well, first of all, all creation is finished. You've been manifesting all your life. You've been manifesting from the day you were born. Okay? Whatever is in your brain, whatever is in your conscious mind, whatever identity you're embodying, every moment of every day, you have the choice. You're able to select whatever identity it is. You've been living life for the most of it before you've learned about all this manifestation, law of attraction, all this stuff, and conscious creation, law of assumption stuff. Before this, you are already a great manifester. You're already a terrific manifester. You just most likely were not conscious of it. Now, after you've learned more of this stuff in this foundational teachings and now you have more knowledge about it, now you are conscious of it. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. First of all, I want to go to those people who are newer to this, right? So maybe this is the first time you've started to learn more about this stuff. You need to understand that even before this, you've been creating all your life. Think back to a period of time where, just examine it, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, sometime before you learn about manifestation. Think about how you were living your life, what your circumstances were like, and what identity you were being in that state of being at that period of time. Now move forward a little bit, like a year or 2 years. Where was your state of being at that particular time? And what type of life situation was going on? You're going to notice that who you were being very closely aligned and matched up with what the life circumstances, what your reality, what you were living was at that point in time. You're going to notice that because I noticed that every single step of the way before I learned about manifesting, or even after I learned about manifesting, because whatever we are, who we are, their state of being that we are, that is what our reality is going to look like. Now that we're learning about this, now that we're conscious of it, I want you to take that period of time that you've seen yourself, that state of being, that's who I was, that's what I was living in, that's the situations I was in, right? Apply that to now. Apply that to right now. Who am I being right now in this moment? Because if you are noticing around you, the state of being that you are currently in right now very likely reflects, the things that you are observing right now in your reality very likely reflects who you are being right now. And if you are just starting to wake up to this, and you're starting to finally learn about this, it means that you have the power to choose. Because there is proof all around you. You've been manifesting all your life, right? And now I'm going to quickly talk about the people that have learned about manifesting before, that know about this, that have manifested a lot of different wonderful things consciously. So there's particular areas of your life that some people are better at manifesting, and you likely have this particular area. You manifested free parking spaces, maybe free food, maybe a free cup of coffee. Maybe you're doing really well in manifesting money, but you're not doing so well in manifesting relationships. Maybe you're doing really well in manifesting great social relationships and great family dynamics, but you're really not that great at manifesting a stable job or career. I want you to go into what you've been great at manifesting already, consciously manifesting, and apply whatever you're doing from there into what you're trying to manifest right now that you have more resistance to. Whatever you've already been doing in one area of your life that's working, now apply it to whatever area that you are, actively trying to manifest. For me, that would be, right now I can tell you, I've been great at manifesting physical health, right? I've had some health challenges in the past. I've been able to manifest a physical change in my body. I'm happy with my body. Skin issues have cleared up, right? I was able to manifest that in a pretty short amount of time, right? And so now I can go back in time. Now, because I already knew about this conscious manifesting thing, for years I kind of wasn't really invested that much into it. And so I was like playing around with it here and there. But once I really took it seriously and I decided, no, this was who I was going to be. I'm going to be in great health. I'm going to have clear, glowing skin. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be vibrant. I have a perfect body. I'm happy with myself. Once I actually committed and decided on doing that, I saw everything change around me in my reality. But it first started in here. Okay, it first started in here. So I first started having to become that version of me that was already healthy, that already had glowing skin, that all my skin conditions had cleared up. And they are. Right now, they are the best that they've ever been. They truly are. Right? But back then, they were not. But I saw step by step. I had proof going through this just happened in the past year or so. I had proof step by step in seeing the changes that happened. So I now have proof. I have a stronger belief system, and now I can apply this to other areas of my life that I wish to manifest, right? So you need to go do that as well. If you're a conscious creator, if you're a conscious manifester, and you've been doing this for a while, take whatever you've been doing already as proof that you can do it and apply it to another area of your life that you're trying to focus on right now. And if you are new to this, you can do this too. Go back in your life, like I said before, notice the period of time. Notice, even focus on a particular specific area that you were successful in. Everyone has successes in some part, in some area of their life. There is some sort of success that they have, right? Whether it be health, body, career, money, relationships, social dynamics, enjoyment of life, house, car. I don't care what it is. Everyone has some sort of success. Narrow down what that success was. Narrow down who you were in relation, that state of being, the identity, who you were in relation to that particular success during that time and right before that time. And recognize that as proof of conscious creation, as conscious manifestation, because that's what it is. Now use that and apply it to whatever you want. And because here's the thing with manifestation, it's not just simply about doing it and seeing the proof. It's about recognizing that you've been doing it all your life. So you have so much proof already. I don't care if you don't believe in it. I don't care if you think it's a coincidence. I don't care if you think it's a synchronicity, right? If it's a synchronicity, then you obviously know that, it came together, right? Because you were in that state of being. But even if you have doubts, even if you have fear, even if you are skeptical that who I was then, and yes, it does kind of match up, but how do I know those two are linked? Who cares? It appears to be linked. Yes, correlation, causation, fine. If that's how your brain works, as logical brain, I get it. I'm a logical person as well. What's the harm in applying that now? Now take that, apply that to what you want to manifest right now. Have no doubt, have no fear. Trust in it. Because what if somehow it is correlated? What if it's not causation? Okay, let's just say it wasn't causing, but there is some correlation there. What does that matter when in the end you're just still going to get that end result that you want, right? By applying it to an area of your life that you want to apply to it now. So you have to understand that by using manifestation proof, the proof that you've already manifested, that your state of being creates the reality that you live in. By recognizing that, you can now supercharge your current manifestations by simply doing the exact same thing you were doing back then. Because we all have something that we manifested positively. If you genuinely have nothing in your life that's going well, and this is talking to someone that's, honestly, everything has gone bad, negativity, well, how are you being? Is your state of being negative? You can use that as proof too. Oh, I was in a really desperate, poor time in my life. I felt poor all the time. I always have credit card bills that was always overdrawn. My bank account, I couldn't pay my bills, blah, 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 blah. That was the circumstance I was feeling. Well, how did you feel in that state of, what was your state of identity? What was your state of being in that point in time? Right? You can use that negative, so-called, we all assign meaning to things, but let's say the majority of the people would be looking at that and be like, okay, yeah, that's not great. You can use that as well. Remember, nothing is positive or negative, right? We just simply assign meaning to it. But what it is that you can recognize your state of being is going to match, your vibration, your frequency is going to match the reality that you experience. So now use that and apply it, switch it around. If you don't like that negativity, if you don't like that low vibration of living in that frequency, like the majority of the world does, switch it. You can see that it matches up. So take that information, take that, and apply it to your life now in an area of your life that you wish to manifest. Remember, manifestation, I keep talking about this over and over and over again because it is so important. Remember, you can change it just like that. It's about embodying a state of being, an identity that already has what you want and who you want to be. That's all it is, right? And by seeing all this proof that we've already built up, whether unconsciously we've been doing it all our lives and now we're recognizing that, or consciously we've been manifesting, right? We can just simply apply it now. So I'm going to leave it there. Remember, use manifestations, the manifestations that you've already had, all that proof, use it in your current manifestations now. Let it supercharge and level up your manifestations. All right? See you all soon.